Should you use your movie pass?
Or pass on this movie?
Tragic images emerge upon the deployment of experimental popcorn.
Next, please.
I'd like to join the subscriber retrieval unit.
Who was there?
Regular dudes.
After a catastrophic military disaster, the dead don't just rise, they hunt. Ava searches for her missing husband, but what she finds is far more terrifying.
Do you know why only some of them come back? Because they're the ones with unfinished subscriptions.
Synopsis scenario! This is the Regular Dude Review Show. I'm Ryan Jacob.
I'm Brandon Kelly.
And we are
At the cinema.
You can bury my dead reaction because I don't know how I feel about this movie, man. I'm kind of confused. I liked it, I didn't like it. It's not quite as good as I thought it was going to be. Definitely wasn't horrible. What do you think, Brandon?
Yeah, Ryan, I wasn't sure what to expect coming into this one, but those feelings were dead and buried by the end of it.
Did the trailer have you hyped? If you've seen it, are you satisfied? Let me know below. Now it's time for the Regular Dude Review. See which kernels popped and which ones burnt for We Bury the Dead. The pacing was slow at first, and I was all right with that, you know. And then it started getting a lot of tension and mystery. You don't know what's, something bad could happen at any minute, you know. There was a couple jump scares. I kind of guessed the ending is a joke, and I was going to tell Brandon, like, what if it ended like this? But it did. It was dialogue heavy at times, but at least the acting was okay. Daisy was really great in it. The two main other characters were pretty good too. There's a lot of great cinematography in this movie. Some of the shots look like a streaming movie, but not all of them. Some of them were pretty good. They did good on the sound mixing. The world that they built was pretty good. Most of the makeup was pretty good, but not all of it. I was having a pretty good journey up until the ending. It just didn't quite have the payoff I wanted it. What about you, Brandon?
Yeah, it was just a non-original story. The thing for me is it felt more like a drama/thriller than it did a horror. Like a drama thriller with horror elements. But it did have a strong storyline, and it was entertaining enough. Yeah, the acting was all right all around. No one was really particularly great. I did like Brenton Thames as Clay. I just related the most to his character, and he was funny. The cinematography as a whole was great. I thought I liked the use of the more practical effects over AI or CGI. There was some, but very minimal. Overall, it was a fun experience. It had me captivated the whole time, I wasn't like bored with it or anything. I definitely was interested in the story. Like Ryan said, the ending probably gonna have some people divided, but I didn't hate it, it was all right. It didn't dampen my experience too much.
And now it's time for the popcorn size rating, and that's what you came for, right? Will this movie get a bucket? Let's find out. The first out of 4 categories is story. I'm giving that a half a scoop. I'm gonna go ahead and give acting a full scoop. Theatrics will get a half a scoop, and experience will get a half a scoop. That's 2.5 scoops for me. So my concession confession is an overflowing medium popcorn. Like, this movie had it. I was into it, at first I'm like, all right, let's go, you're building a story. Then it's like, all right, something can pop off any moment. Nothing really kind of popped off, and I'm like, you know what if it ended like this? That'd be funny. And it just kind of ended like that and just didn't quite have the payoff. But I'm not mad I went and seen it, but I'm like, it just didn't quite hit it for me. What's your concession confession, Brandon?
Yeah, for me, Ryan, I gave it 3 scoops. That's a large. I thought everything was pretty great for the most part. I mean, it might not be exactly what I was expecting, but better in some areas. It just really, for me, what kept it at a large instead of a bucket, the story just kind of, for it being more of a thriller drama than a horror, I really wanted it to be a horror, and then just the acting not being so great, I couldn't give it a full scoop.
All right, so that's the Regular Dude Review Show. Thanks for checking this out. Drop down below your popcorn size rating or your anticipation levels for this movie. For more Regular Dude reviews and movie news, hit subscribe, and we'll see you next time at the cinema.